Hey guys, so this is the first journal entry for the HCI assignment, Milestone 2. Alright, so my name is Rayhan, I'm a graduate student, and I'm currently taking this CS 6065 class. So first of all, this video will demo what the application is like and how I built it. So this project is not necessarily a novel technique. So basically you want to see what players consider as bad guys in video games. So for me personally, sometimes I play a game and then I'm faced with this video game villain or enemy or bad guy, and it kind of feels weird because it doesn't look like a bad guy to me. So with this system I'm making, it'll be kind of like a Stroop test where you'd have the different characters from actual video games pop up and a label saying good guy or bad guy, and then we get users to agree or disagree basically, and we'll get that data and also the time. I built this using Unity. I like Unity. There's not a lot of coding, like hard coding involved. This is probably it, just this one page over here. This is the main scene. So over here we have all the different scenes. Let's see if we can focus on that. There you go. So there's the main camera, the logic that goes behind the system, and then in Canvas we have the participant ID scene, and then instruction scene, the main game scene, and then the different breaks, and then the end part of it. So that's all in here. We've got the sprites, we have bad guys. For now I have 2017, 2018, and then good guys 2017, 2018. And then the data will pop up here later. Alright, so here's something cool and useful. So in the logic here, say you want to edit the sprites, as in you want to add more or we want to delete or whatever. So we can go here, we set the size of the characters, of the amount of characters, and then it'll make a list that we can edit. We can edit the character name, and then the artwork, which we can just drag from here, and then set it as, is it a good guy or not? Over up here, I've divided it into the different panels, I guess. And then, so yeah, that would be like, this would be the participant ID part, and then the instruction scene, and then this starts off for the task. And this starts the task. It goes down. So over here we have the different sessions. For now I've only got 2 sessions. We can bump this up to 5 if we get more characters. And then wrap up session, where all the data is going to be stored. Oh, no, sorry. The data is going to be stored in here, and then this is just to like export it. And then this is for the controls. So the Y key would be to answer true, and then the N key would be to answer false. And that's basically it for that. Okay, so let's try running this. First, we're greeted with the participant ID window. Simple. Okay. And then we have the instruction screen. This will be what participants are initially faced with, so they know what to do. After briefing it, they'll get a instruction that they can read themselves, and then they can start whenever they feel comfortable. And so controls, again, are Y and N. Okay, so that is Aloy from Horizon Zero Dawn, and in fact she is a good guy, so we should answer yes. And that would be a goblin from Breath of the Wild saying it's a bad guy, which is also a yes. Bowser, yep. Oh, okay, so here's an example where it's wrong. This is Crash Bandicoot, and it says bad guy, just obviously wrong. So we should answer with a no. That's not a good guy. That is a good guy. That's Poison Ivy, not a good guy. Not a good guy. Kratos is actually a good guy, so that's also wrong. And then Spider-Man. Okay, so in that example, you were going pretty slow. So for the second one, I'll try to speed this up a bit. Make it more realistic. Okay, so when you're ready, you hit next. Alright, so once you're done, we have the exit screen showing up here. Basically, if you just exit, then it'll go back to the beginning where you could do another test. Okay, so this data here, let's just open that up. Like that. And there you go. You've got a full chart here. So how we read this is we've got the participant ID over here, and then this is the character. So I set it up with their names, the games they're from, and the year. And then this is stating that if they are a good guy. So true would be they are a good guy, and false meaning they're not a good guy or they're a bad guy. And then the shown label here means that when the task was running, the label was showing the correct, the label was showing the correct characteristics of the character. So, for example, Aloy here, she is a good guy, and then the label said good guy. So the user answers true, which means they agree to that. And then over here, we have, for example, Poison Ivy. She's a bad guy. And then this says false, which means that in the game it showed that she was a good guy. So the user answers false. Yeah, and that's basically it. Thank you for watching. Peace out.